services. You're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Snowstorms passing through New England aren't going to stop our game here. And we're off and running from Gillette. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This into the hands of Will Dissly. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he works this to the 38 before going now. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Working quickly here. Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, Herbert. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 4th down, but inside field goal range, so they could get 3 here. They snap it to Herbert. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Right to the air with Smith. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Dobbins gets it off the option. Punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Smith and Jigba going in motion right. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Smith. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chargers had a great return to that turnover before they're finally stopped. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Dobbins goes up and over for the touchdown. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Dicker on now for the PAT. And it's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taking his shot deep down the field and go. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers get it back after making their third first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Second and 10. Herbert trying again. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on third and long. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's Herbert once more. That's cut beyond the marker. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So sensational work.